welcome to another edition of Steve the Beard Reviews. However, not actually be going to host a review. What actually I wanted to talk about today was around coronavirus, sharing 6 tips of what I do when I get out there, how I try and stay safe. Tip number 1, plan before you leave. I think it's such a good time to get out there and hit the trails for varying reasons. One, you're getting out there in nature and there's something serene about that. 2, there's less people around. It is obviously massively important at the moment to keep your distance from each other, but if you're on the trails, there's not many people. Tip number 2, wash your hands before you get out. Tip number 3, now if you are hitting the trails, you are going to come across gates. A little bit of a trick that I use is to use the bottom of my t-shirt. It's furthest away from my face and I'm not then touching anything with my hands. I can use this to unlock a latch, go through the gate, also use it to pull the gate round and off you go. Tip number 5. Tip number 4, always carry a buff. Now, if you are using your t-shirt to actually unlock the gates, use your t-shirt to wipe the sweat away or blow your nose. Sit the cap back on. If you've got a buff which you can wear around your wrist or on your running vest, and you can use it, wipe any sweat away or blow your nose. Another tip that people have actually said to me to use as well is gloves. But I'm not in favour of that for a couple of reasons. One, it's a bit too hot to be wearing gloves at the moment. Also, I do tend to touch my face, especially the beard, quite a lot. And I think if I'm wearing gloves, I would be inclined to touch a gate, touch my face. So I would actually say against that. Obviously, you could go down the route of the surgical gloves, but I think we should leave them for the people that really need them. Tip number 5, make sure you wash your hands as soon as you get in. Or I tend to actually leave a pot of hand sanitizer by the door. As soon as I come through the door, sanitize. Job done. Tip number 6, wash your kit as soon as you get in. Additional things, try not to touch your face as much as you possibly can when you are out there. I know it is difficult, but if you do have a buff, you can use that rather than you constantly touching your face with your hand. I hope you found that useful, and whilst we can, let's still get out there and run.
Once a day, obviously.
Stay safe.